See a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Context.
Don't you think it was an irresponsible statement suggesting that maybe these pilots aren't qualified or unqualified?
No. But I'll tell you exactly what I said and why I said it.
Okay, go ahead.
I said, the pretext, I went through a whole windup. I said, United Airlines is saying that they want 40% of all their pilots to be people of color or women. We have learned that we have relaxed standards anytime that we try to reach racial quotas. Anytime we reach racial quotas, we relax the standards. Standards for air traffic control, professors, or college admissions. Therefore, when it comes to pilots or surgeons, if I see somebody who is black, as I said on the show, I'm going to hope that person is qualified. That's what I said, which of course is legitimate, because they're begging the question, we're not hiring based on merit anymore. We're hiring based on race.
Now,
So when you see a black pilot, you wonder, boy, is that person there because they earned it or because they were placed there? That's what DEI does. It makes you ask questions you otherwise would not ask.
so the airline industry is going to take an unqualified person just based off diversity.
Underqualified, not underqualified.
Unqualified, underqualified, whatever, uncertified, and put them in a cockpit and risk people's lives?
Those are two different things. Under and un are two different things. Of course, United Airlines will not take someone off the side of the street and put them into a pilot. But in order to reach a 40% goal, they might cut corners. They might accelerate the process in order to reach a goal. We know this through all sorts of DEI examinations and projects over the last 10 years. You have to choose in life. Either excellence or racial quotas will end up being the most important. And both cannot simultaneously exist. It's never happened before.
Okay, so when we talk about DEI, well, who benefits the most? Because black people really don't. It's only like maybe 3 to 4% of black people actually benefit from those programs. So who benefits the most?
I'm not sure your question. I mean, theoretically, if 40% of all pilots end up being black people or people of color.
But that's not. I actually looked it up. It's only like maybe about 6% of pilots
their
are black.
goal is 40%, right? That's the point. It's like that's actually a great point. So they wanted to go from 6% to 40%. And so you have to wonder, boy, you go from 6% to 40%, there's going to be a relaxing of standards.
I really wanted to get your point on that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think you should profile in certain. This is gonna sound crazy.
Speak it up so the people can hear you.
This is gonna sound crazy. I think in certain circumstances, profiling who is dealing with whatever you have going on, whether you're in the hospital or whatever the case is, like an airline or whatever, I think profiling is okay.
Really?
1,000% agree.
Yes.
Really?
So like what he just first, right? Like hearing what he said and then listening to him explain it, I have no choice but to agree, even as a black man. I have no choice but to agree. And because I feel like this, like if I'm about to go into surgery,
you want that Asian doctor.
I want that Asian doctor or that Indian doctor. If I see another doctor come in there, I'm gonna have some doubts. I'm still gonna trust that they know what they're doing because they're in this position, but I'm still gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm not saying I'm gonna speak it out loud or even say something like, yo, I need a new surgeon or whatever the case is. I'm saying in my head, I'm gonna be like, I wanted Akbar to come in here instead of doctor. You know, like that's what I'm gonna say. Like I'm gonna say that to myself. Like,
where's Alibaba?
Yeah, like that's how I'm gonna feel. And I think that's okay because we all do this, bro. Just because you have a thought in your head doesn't mean you have to speak it out loud. I always say this. This goes back to everybody having an opinion type thing. So it's like if I have the thought of like when the surgeon comes in the room and I see this Ecuadorian, and I'm like, I don't even know any Ecuadorians in real life. Where's old boy that I know that like his parents made him be a doctor? Like his parents made him be a doctor.
Well, here's the thing though. Somebody could go and say, hey, listen, the reason why you don't see other people in these...
I'm not trying to attack the Ecuadorians. That was the first thing.
The reason why you don't see certain other people in these positions is because they're blocked out. There's an invisible wall. And that's what DEI was all about. It was about like kind of leveling out the playing field.
Yes, but what he said makes so much sense in the sense of they want this number, so in order to get to this number, they gotta
lax the standards.
They gotta do something to get this number. Like there has to.
So
be
are you saying that there aren't enough good black pilots aren't enough, like black people aren't good enough on their own to be pilots?
No, that's not what he was saying at all.
He's saying there's 6% of people.
What he was saying was there might be some people who are in the running to be qualified. They're just not qualified yet, and they will overlook that to then boost them up so they can reach this number.
Yeah.
So it's like you could be a black pilot and you just learning how to be a pilot, and then like you learning the basics of being a pilot, and they'll be like, yo, we're gonna speed up this process with you so you can actually be a pilot because we got to reach this number. It's not that he's not capable, if he put in the time in or the work in, that he wouldn't be a great pilot. It's just like we got to speed this up to reach this number.
But why don't they have to speed it up? Okay, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, ask that question. Oh, please ask that question.
Go
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say you basically look at it like a checkbox system. Let's say you need 8 out of 10 the box is checked, right? Mm-hmm. And this person who qualified in the DI thing that comes through, they might have 6 out of the 8 checked. Mm-hmm. And most of the time, if a white man got 7 out of 8, they're not getting qualified. But because you're trying to reach this quota, it's like, man, I 6 out of 8 is not looking bad. Or I 6 out of 10 is not looking
But
bad.
that's
no more.
lowering the standard. So that means
Yeah.
when I get on that plane, that black pilot who had a 6 out of 10 took the place of the white dude who had the 7 out of 10.
For 7 and 8.
And 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's a
That's a problem.
Ask that question you was about to
Oh,
ask.
yeah.
That was a great question.
Yeah.
Oh, the question of why is it why don't they have to do the same thing with
For
white
white
people, white pilots?
But they are right now, in my opinion.
Hold on.
I don't know if they're doing that. I'm not gonna say that, and that's a great question. My thing would be, it goes back to everything else, right? It's like, so like there's statistics on what demographic of people do what jobs.
Okay.
So like I'm pretty sure there's more white people. I'm black. We black. I get scared every time I get on a plane.
yeah.
Ain't nothing good going up 30,000 feet in the air.
Right.
Even though we all been on planes and shit before, but it's like we all understand. It's like, dude, I want to sit on this plane and be comfortable. I don't want to be responsible for flying this motherfucker.
Okay.
Like I look at black people from where I come from. It's like we don't do the shit that's gonna like
So what
that
do
can get us
black-
killed.
what-
No,
what-
I'm saying I'm just saying in general. Like it's like I always hear like, yo, why do people go in the submarine under the water? Yo, why do people
black
there
people-
bungee cording? like black people, we don't do
Skydiving
that. Yeah, we
and
don't
shit.
do that shit.
Right,
we
right.
want to be on the ground where it's safe.
Right.
So I feel like there are black people who want to be pilots. There are black people who want to be stewardess. They want to be in the air. They want to do these things. But I feel like a lot of black people sitting back like, I don't want to do that shit.
So what is the industries that black people do? What do we do? What do we dominate?
That's a good question.
No,
I
I'm
don't know.
about to say, dominate isn't the right word. Cause I feel like
Asians dominate mathematics.
Okay.
White people dominate
The airlines.
Yeah, airlines
that
actually.
means black people dominate sports. But I'm saying I don't feel like the
For
word.
sure.
I don't
No,
feel like
for
the word
sure.
dominate
Okay.
is the right thing. It's like what do black people prefer to do? Cause a lot of every businessman I met who was like the best was more likely a black man.
Okay, so we do business.
Like we do business very well, sports, music, all those things we do really well.
Okay.
You know, and I feel like I don't want to put the stereotype like we're rappers, we're sports players,
ball players, yeah.
No,
Like,
but
you know,
we're creatives.
Yeah,
We're
saying, yeah, but we're
creatives.
very creative. So
Yeah.
anything that allows us to express ourselves in our natural way, we're always going to succeed in.
Okay.
Yeah, we control the culture ultimately.
Okay.
Like
yes.
yeah, we control the
Well-
culture. I do feel what you're saying. Like that question was a great question, and it's like I just feel like there's more white people or other people of other ethnicities or other races that want to fly planes versus us. So it's like that would be my response to that. It's like I don't
I
think
see what
I don't
you're
think
saying.
we're less qualified. I just think less of us
Want to
do
fly
that.
planes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.